Hi, this is George Alger. Welcome to today's segment of Our Ventura TV. Today we're going to be speaking about California Lutheran University. And joining us is the new president, John Nunes. Welcome, John. Congratulations on your new role. And for those who could benefit from a brief description, what is CLU?
Yeah, thank you so much, George. It's great to be here with you today. California Lutheran University is a 65-year-old educational institution located in Thousand Oaks, deeply rooted in Ventura County and in this community. And we really focus for our 3,500 students on academics in the liberal arts tradition, on athletics. We've got a fabulous athletics program, won 2 national championships last year, and of course the arts, so music and the theater arts. We're delighted to be here with you.
Very good. John, can you comment on the relevance of higher education in general in our current society?
Yeah, that's a great question, George. And really, I spend most of my time. I had a 1-year interim position here at Cal Lutheran before I was appointed the permanent president. And I spend most of my time now really focused on that very question that you asked. What is the bottom line value proposition? Is a higher education worth the cost? Of course, we do have rising costs and rising tuition that we need to deal with. And a lot of people ask the question. I still believe it is. For me and for my family, education changed the trajectory of our lives. And I'm super proud of what we are able to accomplish with our students here at Cal Lutheran. I mean, 96% of our graduates within 9 months of their graduation are employed in a career that is aligned with what they studied here at California Lutheran University. And that's something we're very proud of. So I'd say it's very, very much worth the price and worth the effort, worth the work that it takes to get a college degree.
Yeah. John, I wonder if you could comment on any guidance that you or the university might offer to students or even to the community for, this sort of very polarized culture that we're living in these days.
Another thing, my wife Monique and I have really fallen in love with Ventura County. One of the reasons we love it here is there seems to be a commitment to doing life together for the sake of the common good, for living, working, praying, playing together in a community for the sake of the flourishing of all of us. And you're exactly right. We live in a really polarized time. And I believe that makes it incumbent and necessary for institutions of higher education like California Lutheran University to focus on helping students to engage and navigate difference, principled difference sometimes, principled political and cultural difference, but to do so with civility and with mutual respect and with an understanding that we have to figure out a way to work together in order to live together.
Very good. Do you have an example of how that can be conveyed to students?
Yeah, absolutely. So I work on a national task force that is a nonpartisan task force. It's actually chaired by the former Republican governor of Vermont, Jim Douglas, and the former Democratic governor of Washington State, Christine Gregoire. And they came together because they noted exactly what you're describing, George, namely that we are living in a very polarized and divided society. And so we worked on a series of ways in which local schools can help students to engage in things like debate. So one of the ways we do it, one of the ways I like is, for example, modeling what it means to have civil disagreement. So I might take a position that's controversial, and I have a very articulate expert who takes the opposite position, equally controversial, and will engage and model for students what it means to actually have those conversations with respect and not resort to name calling or ad hominem kind of insulting. And then midway through the conversation, we'll flip our positions and take the other person's position, which of course confuses the audience, but it also shows that it is possible to have these kind of meaningful, deep conversations and do it in a way that you understand that there's something more important than politics, for example, in the world.
That's great. I've never heard of that. I love it. John, you're stepping into some big shoes there as the president of CLU in its long history. Speak about your vision for the future.
It's incredibly exciting. We're living in a time of crisis, of course, but with every crisis, there comes opportunity. And that's what we're really seeking to seize is the opportunity. We believe we've got a liberal arts basis that is fundamental to candidly Western civilization, namely this notion of the humanities as human ties, which humanize communities and people. On top of that, we build things like psychology degrees and education degrees and sports management degrees that lead to jobs. So we believe that we've got something here that is very unique and differentiated in our space and in this time. And we build all of that on top of a faith base, this fundamental theological anthropology that believes that all people are worthy of dignity and value and respect. So I'm quite excited about what the future holds for California Lutheran University.
Very good. John, we're nearing the end of this, our time together here. I wonder if you could provide the website that viewers could go to for more information. And also, do you have a final message or a summarizing message for the viewers?
You're really good at this, George. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be with you today. callutheran.edu. callutheran.edu, one word, .edu, is where you can learn more about what we do here. And as a final thought, Monique and I have really fallen in love with this Ventura County community and Thousand Oaks in particular. And I am overwhelmed by the way we have been received, and we have a sense of belonging in this community. And so I guess my final word would be one of gratitude, one of thanks for the support, and thanks for receiving us, and thanks for believing in the mission of California Lutheran University.
Well said. Thank you very much, John. We're going to end off here. This is George Alger signing off for this segment of Our Ventura TV. Until we meet again.